Voting isn't always accessible for paralysed veterans and others with disabilities, and here to talk about it today on AM Buffalo is Al Kovac. He's the immediate past president of Paralysed Veterans of America. He was paralysed in a parachuting accident during a combat training exercise.
A girlfriend of mine is Catherine Beattie, and she was the first woman to do a backflip in a wheelchair, and she does WCMX, and not everybody is able to do backflips and jump downstairs. I mean, there are accessibility issues when you're in a wheelchair, and that really does come into effect when you're turning up to vote.
Well, you know what? Doing backflips to get into a polling station may be necessary this year. There are 60 million people living in the United States that have disabilities. Not even half the polling stations are accessible. You are potentially denying 60 million people the right to vote.
I guess the first stop is the website, to go there and know your rights and know your options when it comes to casting your vote this year.
Well, if you go to the website, pva.org/vote, the first section is about specific state guidelines for voting. Also, there's early voting resources on that website. And then there's a checklist, which has 6 or 7 things that people should consider before they vote. Now, I was denied the right to vote 20 years ago because I couldn't get into a polling station, so I can vote by mail, and I've been voting by mail for the last 20 years. I know that my dining room table is wheelchair accessible, and I know that I can drop it in the mail or take it down to the library. It works for me, but it doesn't work for everybody. There's some people that want to go to the polling stations and actually cast a vote. And that's one of the reasons why we encourage family members and friends of those people with disabilities to go to the website as well, because there's some guidelines there that help people with disabilities learn what their limitations are, what their abilities are, learn what the law says that, what rights that they have. And it also gives some guidelines on what family members and friends can do to assist them in casting the votes.
Knowledge is power, and everybody's voice is so important, and we're a democracy.
Every vote counts.